always so pretty out after a storm. Beautiful day. I did a video not long ago about the vegetables that I grow indoors on my windowsills, and I had a comment from Marley who listed what she also grows. Very similar to mine, but she had listed Italian flat beans. And I thought, why have I never thought of trying beans? Awesome. So that's what I did. I still have a long wait before I can start planting vegetables out in the garden. My off season is 5 to 6 months long. So that's why each year I try my hand at indoor vegetable growing on my windowsills. And I've tested a new vegetable this winter, beans, bush beans. Now when I try my vegetables in my windowsills, I start small because I'm not sure how they're going to work out. It's quite a different environment from being out in where they love it outside. So I started it as a trial, and I planted one bean mid-December, the dark days of mid-December, knowing that it was probably going to go leggy, but wanted to see what would happen, and it worked. So I'm going to show you. I'm excited. So these are on my windowsill. If you have grow lights, ideal. So I currently have 3 plants. I'm going to do more now that I can see the success here. I just used a run-of-the-mill golden wax bush bean. You want a bush bean, not a runner bean, for obvious reasons. Although this one looks a little tall, but I'll explain that. Just as you would outdoors, you plant your seeds 1 inch down, but the difference is I potted these on because we're indoors. So your seeds will germinate 4 to 5 days, and the little plants will reach for the light very quickly. This one was planted mid-December, probably December 15th. And I knew it was going to go leggy, as I said, because it's very dark here. In fact, there was no light coming in our windows whatsoever. Repeated storms and just gray skies the whole time. But he still went on to grow and produce. So I just play around with it. He's tied up for a reason, but he's producing. Then I think a week later, I planted another one, maybe 2 weeks. And it was still reaching, you can see. This is a trial I was doing. And then a week after that, I planted my 3rd seed. And it's much healthier looking, smaller, lower to the ground. So after potting them, once they sprout, get to a size that it looks like, oh, I'll pot them on, you pot them on to their final space is where it is now. But they're all in bloom. And this has lots more coming on here. And this is filled with them. So I'm just so excited I wanted to show you these. Now these plants are going to win me best in show by any means. But thrilled they're producing. There's 4 beans coming there. They're yellow. It's a yellow wax bean. And this is the first seed. Crazy. Then the second one here, there's all the flowers. Now in about a month, your flowers will produce, and the plants, beans, are self-pollinating. And here's the 3rd plant. It's got a thicker stalk, shorter bush, doing really well. So light does make the difference, for sure. But still, all of them are producing. So just as easy as any of my other indoors to grow. Just make sure you're turning your plants regularly if in a windowsill, or adjusting the lights if grow lights. And I can't plant beans outdoors till June. So that's 4 more months. So I'm hoping to plant more, and within a month maybe get good little harvest of beans. Already this one's got a lot on them. So, and here's a wee bean coming. I've just had to show off these little bean plants. I'm very excited to be able to add another vegetable to my indoor growing. So even though we should opt for vegetables that thrive indoors, such as herbs, leafy greens, compact tomatoes and peppers, it's okay to trial some veg that don't always come to mind. And of course, if on a windowsill, it's best to wait for sunnier days, when 6 to 8 hours of sunlight at least starts to show. Well, I thank you very much for the suggestion, Marley. These things make me very happy. If anyone else has any suggestions of anything else I haven't thought of for indoor growing, please let me know. Watching plants grow indoors is fun and just brightens even the chilliest of winter days. Well, that's all for now. Thank you so much. Take care.